Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. When Angela Constance announced that there'd be a first tranche of 500 prisoners released from prison early to help with overcrowding issues, she promised, although probably can't be believed because, political promises and all, but she promised that they would be low risk, low category prisoners, not people who'd done terrible things, not people who were in any way dangerous or violent or at risk to the public. She was thinking burglars, fraudsters, that sort of thing. And she insisted that it would be a case of only that, no one dangerous would be released, and that victims would be informed. She said nobody would be hurt, nobody would be in any way traumatized, and everyone would be respected. And like I said, that's what she promised. And therefore, we knew the moment she promised it that it was a lie because, politicians, and especially SNP politicians. And then, of course, when it comes to the release, it's all sort of monsters that are being released. There were ARAs, sexual abusers, people convicted of bodily harm, violent crimes, that sort of thing. And they were just released. Some went out and, committed crimes almost immediately, just like everyone said they would. Some went and intimidated the witnesses that put them behind bars in the first place. Some attacked the witnesses. Some attacked their victims or re-intimidated the victims again, just like they were promised that this wouldn't happen. Angela Constance speaks with forked tongue. Everybody knew it would happen. Everybody said it would happen. And lo, it happened. But as for letting victims know that certain people were being released, this, of course, is something that should definitely have happened, but didn't. The first time the victims know is when sometimes they're being confronted or they see the perpetrator walking down the street. So much for making sure nobody would be re-traumatized. And again, this was a promise that was broken. And now it's got so bad that when asked if she would, going forward, ensure that victims would be told about the release of the perpetrators, she's had to say, well, it's a bit hard because the individuals who are being released have their human rights and it would be wrong to release the data as to their current condition. What about victims' rights? What about the rights of people going about their lawful business in the street, not expecting violent criminals to be walking amongst them? What about those rights? No, those rights don't care. Only the rights of criminals seem to matter to Angela Constance. This is the woman overseeing the failure to build prisons, overseeing the release of many, many criminals onto the streets, and overseeing a massive drop in the number of police. It seems to be deliberate. It seems to be Scotland is being turned into one giant play area for criminals, and anyone and everyone can be their victim because, of course, the government have removed your right to protect yourself. They've removed your right to carry a weapon to protect yourself, and now you are at the mercy of the very perpetrators of crime that they are releasing onto the streets. What will happen when these perpetrators kill? Who do we sue? Do we sue Constance? I think so. We need to make this a health and safety matter, and at that point it becomes her personal liability. Let's do that. Let's not take these things as crimes. Let's take them as health and safety. So anything that happens will be her personal liability. And let's get that bitch into prison. Thanks very much. Bye.